It's Juvenis.
Yes, so like this, it don't be. Anybody will say your water no go boil this year, you no go hot. And anybody will talk say your banga no go right, the coconut no go get water. They will break, must dark, and they will dark must break. Look, make I tell you, you get away for cash also. And here with the day, every day. Just call here, you see many things. Keep watching JuvenisTV, and of course, they buy this one. It makes sense. Good stories, and of course, very educative. Colors for you to enjoy. My name is the Don. I don't miss Sam. I never change. I don't get plan to change. I remain the Don. Organize your God. God bless you, even if you know water.
Well, it's 1 year representing the good people, the entire people of UGEN North, UGEN South, and Udu Federal Constituency here in the House of Representatives. First, I'm grateful that the 1 million or thereabout people of my constituency gave me this honor. It could have been anybody else, and I'm really thrilled that I'm given this privilege to represent my people at the national level. And coming here has been quite exciting, a very exciting experience for me. I came here prepared. I read, I studied, I looked out, I watched, and I got ready to come here. So it's not that I came here suddenly. And I'm thrilled that I've been given the privilege to serve, and being here, we've given it what it takes, and our people can attest to the fact that I have given quality representation. First, the citizens in the house have hardly missed a session. 1 or 2 or maybe 3 that I've missed. I've had to even fly from Lagos or Accra, places where I've gone for oversight functions just to be at plenary. And being at plenary, not just sit there to warm the chair, but to speak for my people, to air their opinion. It was my privilege when there was flood in some communities in my area to speak on the floor. And when the mayhem from herdsmen in Uwero took place, it was my privilege to present a motion on the floor, and the 5 prayers were answered by the House. I'm thrilled that I'm able to do that. And being here, I've been able to make myself available to my people, to be accessible to the extent that I've presented petitions on behalf of my people on the floor, and many of the petitions have been answered to positively. I've had people come here to kneel down, to lie down, to thank me. I'm just doing what you sent me to do. Why are you thanking me? I'm like...
Waive is my name. I represent the entire people of UGEN North, UGEN South, Udu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Delta State. I have a petition here from one of my constituents, Mr. Joseph Iwubare, whose request for the release of his pension fund was denied by APT Pension Fund Managers Limited. He has severally written to the managers of the fund to no avail, and he has sought the intervention of our office. We have also written, and nothing has come out of it. So he's written to the House petition asking for the intervention of the House. With your kind permission, Mr. Speaker.
You know, and then being made the Deputy Chairman of the House Committee of Power, it's been my privilege to serve and use the clout of that office to restore electricity to communities in my constituency that didn't have electricity. I'm glad that before I came, I got prepared, and I was asking, not knowing I'll become Deputy Chairman of the House Committee of Power. And today I can boldly say up to 8-9 communities that have not had electricity in my constituency have now been reconnected. I'm talking of communities like Akpororo, Rumwari, Ujewu, Oloko, Okolo, Ubore and Okoloboto. And I can go on and on to mention them that I use the clout of this office and the contacts to restore electricity to. And many communities and streets in major towns in the constituency that had problems with their transformers, We have not been a part of any budget that's executed so far since less than a year. But the transformers on ground, we've been able to get them fixed, and we've been able to get TCN to intervene for critical infrastructure. And we are daily talking to, in fact, this morning I was on the line with the managing director of Benin Electricity, the distribution company, over issues that we can solve for our people. And this morning I had a meeting with the Nigeria Electricity Management Services Agency this morning for my people. In this morning's meeting centered on the Akpororo community and what they think the solution is. Because I was like, we need to drop down 33 kVA there for the people, the entire people. But with the MD, we came up to a point where we're now thinking of a new substation being placed at Akpororo. And I will make sure it's there in the 2021 budget, so that a step-down substation, injection substation is put down there for the Akpororo people. And it's good for the Akpororo people to really should have another one, so that they have something in the spare, because Ughelli is the largest community there. I'm also thinking of communities like Usiafron, which is now the largest in Ughelli South, to make sure they have the same thing. DSC have not had electricity, Steel Town, for quite some time. We are working on all of that and like that, all that. So if you go to my constituency, people are happy, people sing my praise, and I hope it will last. But I will continue to do this job with the whole of my heart, with the whole of my strength, and my people have been happy, and I listen to them, they tell me what they want. We've set up a constituency office in Ughelli just immediately as we came in, and it's manned, it's computer based, such that if you are there today with an issue here in Abuja, we get wind of it immediately, and we're able to take care of issues. We've also taken care of our party men. During this pandemic, we provided palliatives. We work with the 3 local government areas, providing for the local government councils to add to what they have. And then we've also done direct intervention by buying foodstuff for our people. We have done so much in this 1 year, and I can tell my people they can only expect more. Such that, like I promised them during the election, by the time this 4 years is over, somebody would think whether you want to contest this election with me. Well, there's nothing you embark on in life that you will not find challenges. Coming here as the representative of the entire people of Ughelli North, Ughelli South, and Udu Federal Constituency here in the House of Representatives, there have been challenges. The first one is the fact that the expectation of our people has been very high, because before now it has been 0 representation. So the expectation has been very high, and such that the pressure has been much. The phone has been ringing 100 times a second, and the guests, they keep coming. When I'm home in the Delta, if I come downstairs without taking my breakfast, it means I won't eat the whole of that day. The volume of people coming, and perhaps because I'm there listening, people hear that you would listen. Communities are coming. I did one thing before we resumed. I asked all the 200 something communities in the constituency to write me what they think their 5 biggest needs, so that within these 4 years I'll see how I can squeeze some into the federal budget. And I'm glad majority of them did. So the pressure has been much, the demands have been much, and I'm not complaining. I beg to apply. So now that I got the job, I should do it. I'm not complaining. But the demands for personal, individual, financial requests, that has been quite difficult. The money for burial, for marriages, for school fees, hospital bills, house rent, you get like 200-300 of that every day. And I'm like, gosh, how am I going to handle this? Just to even read them makes you feel sick, just to read them. And then some of them that you really empathize with and you want to intervene, and you find that it's a lie. The other day, one young man called his wife, had just had surgery in one particular hospital. Things are so difficult, no money to pay. I didn't have money at that point in time. I made a call to a friend, please go there, get the doctor, tell to the doctor, and make sure that the wife gets the best of care. We'll take care of it. You know, to get there, the wife wasn't there. There was no surgery. And while this guy was there trying to solve the problem, the fellow came. I thought the beggar simply just tell him one story, make we obtain him. And I'm like, and the guy called me and said, the other one came, 2 of his children were I just done operation at the teaching hospital, the big money and all of that. I didn't have the money at that time. But our church used to still run a hospital in Warri, a small clinic. And some doctors who worked for us before went to do residency in the university there at teaching hospital. So I called them. No, I have these people there, help. And they went around the children world, nobody like that. So when you can start seeing such things, but I've come to realize that it's part of the job. It's part of the thing. So you use your hand, like my people say, to remove sansan from dirty from water, then you drink the clean one. So that's my approach today. But that's I find that a bit challenging. And like my distinguished senator, His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Senate will tell me, this part of the job, you develop the skill and face it. That's why it's different from church. You know, in church, anybody who comes is prone to just take it and face value, believe it, run with it. But here, it's not so. That's one challenge. Then the second challenge, you know, I came from a background of being a minister of the gospel for nearly 40 years. So coming here among politicians is a little different. You have to now learn the way the things are done. But you know, I'm a Delta man now, I don't carry last. So I'm here, I'm watching, I'm seeing how they are doing it, and I'm making sure that where I don't break the rule, I make sure that I get what my people want. So we're forging ahead, and I'm sure at the end of the day, when they do the reporting, you'll find that my constituency will be one of those who benefit the most. The other day, one lady got a job in one of the discos in this country by her efforts, and she came and was lying down. Tears came out of my eyes because she had a good university degree and no job. The other day, where did that boy get a job that came here with wine? Nigerian Army. And he was saying that he had come to this same office previously, I couldn't see anybody. And the first day he came here, he had access to me. And I said, what's the position? What's the matter? He needed a job in the army. Are you qualified? I looked at it. Have you applied? And I called my colleague, the chairman of the Committee on Armed Forces of the army. I said, I need your help. Followed it up, did what I could do, lobby. And the boy came here crying that he's got a job. You know, that gives me joy. I want to do it for tens of thousands of my people. I've just started. Sorry, I'm not tired. I wouldn't get tired of it. This is joy. This is fun. I'm enjoying this job, and I believe that 3 years coming, people would say that we got it right, and that we have a first 11 there, and I'm thrilled. And I also appreciate the cooperation I'm getting from my colleagues from Delta State, the state caucus. When I came newly, it was a bit rancorous. I'm the only APC here. I'm a new first timer, you know, but today, we're doing well, and I appreciate that.
I really don't know how to spell it, my brother. For the first time, the real representative of my federal constituency. He is my project, he is our project, he is the Robo project, and he is the Delta project. For some of us who were privileged and lucky indeed to have identified him early, very, very early enough, at the time when there were so many that indicated interest in wanting to come represent our federal constituency. But we felt that this is not and should not be treated as an appointment. This should not be treated as patronage. We felt it was about time we brought in the best material. Someone who will come in here and do exactly what the framers of the Constitution envisage: proper representation. Not employment, not an appointment, but somebody who will come and do just that. And we didn't take our decision in isolation. We were privy to most of his writings, I speak for myself, I had not met him up to that point, but I had read so much about his writings, his radio program, and I kept wondering, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And he was very, very, I wouldn't say, he wasn't partisan. He was an equal opportunity critic, for want of a better expression. But even those of us, who were in opposition, the mere fact that we were in opposition by itself was not enough to endear you to him. You had to do something that indicated your patriotism, your desire to represent the people and represent the people well. That's the only way you got Waive's acknowledgement. So when he came, when he was brought to me the first time, to inform me, or was it one of the better expressions, consult me, that he wanted to run. For me, I didn't even have to think twice. I just said, oh, you are the Waive? I said, yes, okay. I've read so much about you. I've heard so much about you. You will make a good rep. One that the local nation will be proud of. Right down there, I threw my support to him, succeeded in getting the support of all that mattered, within our own political establishment, within our caucus, in the APC leadership at the time, to throw our support behind him. And I can tell you that if you ask me, what is your best investment to date since you became a senator? A lot of people will tell you, oh, I've done this road, I've done this project, I've done that project, I've done this. But I will tell you, my best investment, the best investment, my constituency's best investment is the Honorable Francis EGBI. He's only been here for less than 2 years. Less than 1 year. 9 months. Oh, my head is so much. Less than 9 months. He's already left his mark, his footprints everywhere. And the kind of synergy he and I have, we've not had that. People that had other people who served then with him, there's no competition. There's no competition between Waive and I. It's always, what do we do to uplift our people? We try as much as possible not to duplicate efforts. Anything you want to do, call me. Say, Senator, this is what I got. Vice Chairman, Gas, Power, Vice Chairman, Committee on Power. This is how I plan to allocate it. Okay, bring this is my own. Let us join resources so we can have it spread across the Central District. Even in terms of appointments, he's been also been entitled as a member of House of Reps to the statutory 5 days. But he went beyond that 5 days and appointed so many others, which is also unprecedented for a House of Rep member. I tried it as a senator, it wasn't easy, because this is the President Muhammadu Buhari regime, and I'm sure you know what that means. You're only entitled to what you're entitled. You don't get more than that. So there's no, you can't go beyond that. So anytime you see Waive spend money on aids beyond the 5 statutory aids given to him by the House, that money is coming from his pockets. And he did that across the federal constituency. And of course, myself as the Deputy Senate President, and those some of the perks that come to the office. you know, I'm also entitled to some number of things. I also sat down. Okay, let me see who you've appointed, so that we don't get all of them duplicated. You know, even though I know even at the end of the day, I'm sure that some of them have double appointments. But for the most part, we try to, you know, to spread it. What am I saying? In fact, we've had that synergy in Nigeria, synergy in service delivery to our people.
When I first met Rev, as I fondly call him, I was doing campaigns for speakership. It was barely about 8, 9, perhaps 10 months ago. And when he was introduced to me as Reverend, Honorable Reverend, you know, for me, at first I was like, goodness gracious, this country, everybody calls himself Honorable, no matter who or what you are. And I thought the church also had decided to adopt the title Honorable, until I was told that he was actually an elected member of the House of Representatives, and I thought there was a misnomer, there was something wrong. I could not connect the two, because sometimes as you know, members of the National Assembly sometimes are the most hated people in Nigeria, so it seemed like a contradiction in terms. How can you be honorable and also be a reverend? I didn't understand it. But I got to know him as I continued to relate with him. He was one of the earliest people, new members that I related with. I think the first time was even actually at the UGEN Center. You know, and he struck me as an upright person. And as I got to know him, I understood perhaps why he even wanted to delve into the murky waters of Nigerian politics. On the floor, outside the floor, outside the chambers, in the chambers, his mien and his disposition on issues, on national issues. Perhaps what I would encourage those of you who are out there and who want to come to politics, to perhaps, even as young as he is in politics, to learn at his feet. I have picked up some things from him that he doesn't even know. I have picked up passion for what you do. Some people say I have passion for what I do, and I think I do. But his own passion is he even loses his school sometimes. I've seen him do that. He's a man of God. The politics is already rubbing off on him. If he knows what I'm talking about, a few weeks on the floor, go on the floor. He displayed the kind of passion he had for his people from Delta. When an issue came up about the establishment of an institution, that was the first time I saw him lose his cool. For those of us who are members who were on the floor that day, I'm sure a lot of people were surprised. And I think it is his passion, the same passion he has for God, that he has brought into politics. And that's why I believe that men of God, so to speak, as many men of God should come and join us on this side so that we can make Nigeria a better place. That's the example that he has set, and I wish my friend, he has now become my brother and my colleague because of the way he has taken me and I have taken him. He's one of our most respected new members of the House. I wish you all the best, and all the success you wish yourself in this new political career of yours.
I can boast of it that currently the UGEN North Federal Constituency now has a representative in the House of Reps. We're actually not well represented, and we needed a voice. Today the voice is Reverend Waive, and I believe that the road to the House, maybe you need to write another one in the next 4 years. The road back to the House. So we must send capable hands with the necessary experience and the passion to actually make impact, not just to their space, but to Nigeria as a country.
My name is Prince from UGEN. I'm with Waive for time. Right from the time he showed interest, contest the position. And so far, I've been very impressed with his performance. Most especially whenever he's invited to ceremonies, always make sure he attends. Where he does not send one of what it is to be I've been with Senator OMO-AGEGE, who is also his boss since 2015, and anytime he visits ceremonies, attends ceremonies, Senator OMO-AGEGE can shake over 1,000 persons, and our Honorable Reverend Waive has followed suit. Anytime he visits ceremonies or is present in ceremonies, he goes from table to table, from canopy to canopy to shake hands, and it is always very electrifying. His contact with the people is very joyous, and I want him to continue with that position. Secondly, I also find out that anytime he's not able to make it, he will always send 2 or 3 of his aides to be in such ceremonies. By so doing, they are able to connect with his people, and it's a very good plus on his side. I want to enjoy our Honorable Reverend leader to continue what he's doing. He should add more energy, and we believe with this he has been able to endear himself to his people. And as he celebrates 1 year office, I want to congratulate him. I want to thank the God Almighty for keeping him and for him fulfilling all that he said he would do during his campaign. He said the people will hear his voice, and we will continue to always hear his voice, and we are happy with him. I am, by the federal grace of God, Royal Majesty, Dr. Martin Award FOD ANNSC speaking on Right Honorable Reverend Francis Emmanuella. I want to say that within the period of 12 months, marking the day 1 year, he has been able to make his mark upon his people, his constituency day. I know very well that he has touched some communities in the kingdom. Some communities, not bring up about 5 or so, have been in darkness for some time. Took up the challenge. Incidentally, in that process, this power was also affected. And the word there is not hiding it in the national advantage that is anti-global by way of his dressing, by way of his outspokenness on issues averting the global nation. Therefore, he was very, very bitter when he was speaking in national advantage on the issue of the herdsmen that attacked the kingdom. Very vibrant, and I know that all the other members took people in the way he spoke about it.
also to recall that in spite of the several palliatives that he was involved in from the federal level to the state to the local government level, he also showed a cause when I called him to put up palliatives for the aged, for the vulnerable. I want you to continue with it. I want you to do more because too much is good, much is expected. I congratulate him on his anniversary of 1 year in office. Yeah, my name is Honorable V. Century, Senior Legislative Aide to the Deputy Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Senator of the OMO-AGEGE. You can see what he's doing in his constituency, even other constituency. You can see the impact in here in Bonokoso. Some villages in UGEN, North-Ughelli, there's no light for more than 2, 3, 5 years. Just 1 year, he has been placed light every year. He has brought light every year. Look at what happened 2, 3 months ago. COVID-19 stress. Look at the palliative everywhere. Influence the palliative to other parts of the constituency. He has done very, very good. We appreciate him. Look at what he has done. When Ensman came to Ughelli North, he came there, he paid a visit, contributed money for burial and many, many others. Just for 1 year, he has done more. Look at the way he's promoting the robo interest in the National Assembly. The robo attires, you see there. Before presenting any bills, you will see robo Wado. I'm from robo, it's part of robo. You can see that yourself. You can check online, AIT and others. He's doing very well, promoting the robo nations in the National Assembly. Just for only 1 year, he has done well. Look at, with the help of Deputy Senator of OMO-AGEGE, they have inflexible polytechnic with the help of OMO-AGEGE come together for just 1 year. I commend him. For more years to come, we do more better than this. This is what I want to say about the Waive.
Honorable Francis Bishop Emmanuella, who won the seat in the Federal House of Representatives, in the North, in the South, and South-Udu constituency. We are very grateful to God that God gave him that seat, because he's someone we know. He's a practicing Christian, somebody we trust so much, somebody we know that he can do very well. And that is why people like us we said, this must be done. And you can see that since he won the seat, he's been there just barely almost a year. You can see that we have his effect in the Federal House. You can see that before now, there are people who are in the Federal House of Representatives. We think we don't even have a representative there because we don't hear anything about what they are doing. They don't do anything back home that we can see that these people are representing us effectively. But you see, since he's been there, you can see when you are watching television, he will talk and represent us. He has moved some motions, many motions over there that is beneficial to us, his constituents here. And we can see full representation now because the time past we are only getting absentee representation. But yet today we have full representation because he is there and things are flowing by the special grace of God. And you also see that since he's been there just barely almost a year, you can see what he's doing in the area of power. As a deputy or chairman of power, you see what he's doing. Like most of the communities, like Michelle, who have been past 5 years, no light. Look at light today. Look at other communities, 7 years, no light. Even Afioseri here, that is in township, over 2 years, you see that no light. But since you've been there, you could see what is working. His work is not a close to work. It's not a work somebody will say, I'm working, and you don't see it on ground. That's what he's doing today. You can see it on ground. It's practical.
Yes, sir.
And we are happy
with him.
Okay.
And we are praying for him that God will continue to lift him and increase him and give him the wisdom and the boldness. And one of the things we love so much in him, Honorable Francis Waive, is a very good negotiator. He knows how to negotiate what will benefit his people. And that is why I'm trying to tell all our people, let us not look at our selfish interests. What has Waive done for me, then let it be what he has done for us. If we have the mind that what has Honorable Waive done for us, we can see that they are traceable, noticeable, and they are commendable, and they are laudable.
My name is EGBI. I will do EGBI managers, managers. I come from Udu. Me and the women, which is fast welfare do for the women. I didn't appreciate the very happy. Through Corona family. That's why the government will come go farm, go market, not any year. Fast welfare, they help the women shop in the food. The women very happy. The women they appreciate waiting fast welfare for them.
Thank you for commenting on our videos. Please keep commenting. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so for regular updates. Keep watching Juvenis and keep buying Juvenis.
Juvenis is published bi-monthly by Peanuts Communications Limited. For enquiries, event coverage or advert placement, call 0803 360 8271, 0805 787 1199, 0702 811 3638 or 0808 152 4499 or visit www.juvenis.peanuts.net. Juvenis Magazine, inspiring the young at heart.